I, 24, female, basically ruined 2 friendships because I couldn't handle the fact that both of my closest guy friends got into relationships. This sounds horrible already, I know. So, for context, there were 3 of us in a really tight friend group for years. It was me, let's call them Ryan, 25 male, and his best friend, Alex, 25 male. We hung out constantly. Late night drives, getting food after work, random FaceTimes, clubs on weekends, etc. The problem is, I got emotionally attached to both of them in different ways. I confessed my feelings to Ryan a while back and got rejected in the nicest way possible because he had already had a girlfriend. We stayed friends after, but it definitely changed things for me emotionally. I kept acting normal, but honestly, I hated seeing him with someone else. Alex was different. I never confessed anything to him, but I also didn't want to lose him either. I can't even explain it properly. There was just something about him that made me feel safe and important. And once he got serious with his girlfriend too, I started feeling replaced by both of them at the same time. I would try to ask about all his problems or get him to say meaningful things so I can hold on to him. It got worse over time. Whenever he brought their girlfriends around, I'd instantly get irritated for no reason. I'd act supportive, but internally, I was bitter that suddenly I wasn't the main person in either of their lives anymore.
See, if I was your male best friend, what would I get for being your male best friend?
I mean, you're the homie. We friends. Same our friends get. That's it. It don't go past the friendship. It don't go.
I get nothing. Say it with your chest. Nothing. I'm supposed to help you move heavy objects. I'm supposed to come over your house with the pistol when you hear something at night. And I get nothing in return. You can't help me move that heavy. Your pistol jammed last time. I'm supposed to do everything that a do except and I get nothing in return. This is why it doesn't make sense for to be male best friend. We don't get.
A few months ago, we all went out clubbing for someone's birthday. Alex got really drunk, like stumbling around, hugging random people drunk. At one point, this girl started dancing near him, and I literally encouraged it. I was laughing, hyping him up, pushing him towards her while Ryan was somewhere in the club. And yeah, I recorded it. At the time, I thought it was funny. But honestly, if I'm being real with myself, part of me liked having something that can mess up his relationship if I ever wanted to. Nothing even happened besides the girl dancing on him. It was literally just dancing at a club. But the video angle made it look way worse than it actually was. Fast forward a couple of months, and Alice and I had a huge falling out, mostly because his girlfriend hated how close we were, and he started distancing himself from me. Ryan did too, honestly. Suddenly, I went from talking to them every day to barely hearing from either of them. Then Alex's girlfriend reached out to me because she was planning a surprise birthday party for him and wanted help inviting people. And I don't know what came over me.
There's no way I'm letting you move in on my territory. I'm telling Miss Finster.
Randall.
Miss Finster. Just the grown-up I wanted to see.
But I sent her the video.
You what?
But I sent her the video.
You what?
But I sent her the video. Basically saying just, thought you should see this.
Why? 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 Why?
Everything blew up after that. She confronted him immediately. Ryan got dragged into it too because he was there that night. Both of them realized I had kept this video for months. And suddenly, our entire friend group was involved. Ryan straight up told me I needed therapy because I acted like if I couldn't have people emotionally, nobody else could either. Alex blocked me on everything after sending me one long paragraph basically saying, so many times we protected you, and the one time I was blacked out and didn't remember, you do this to me?
Yeah, double homicide. No, I'm sorry.
He still doesn't know that I encouraged him to dance with that girl, but I actually crossed the line by intentionally trying to damage his relationship. The worst part is, they weren't even wrong. I think I convinced myself for a long time I was just protective over my friendships, but really, I was just jealous and angry that both of them were building lives that didn't revolve around me anymore. Now Alex is done with his relationship, all because of me sending the video. Also, deep down, I always fear Alex might ruin something for me because I told him a lot, including talking about married men and seeing them because I had known them in the past. Honestly, I probably deserve this.
Ma'am, you can't use people when you want them and then get mad that you friend zoned them. I'm pretty sure at some point either one of them guys wanted you, but at that time you didn't want any of them. They didn't end the friendship, they continue being friends with you, but the fact that they moved on and found somebody, or even if they weren't interested at all, the fact that they end up being in another relationship with a female kind of highlights why it's hard for men and women sometimes to be friends. Because even if they're not physically involved, romantically involved, sometimes these people still feel an entitlement to your time. They still feel an entitlement to your presence. They still feel entitled to whatever you could provide for them as a man to a female. She had no reason to do that. But before the girl even gave her an opportunity, she had already got some evidence or already had something in the chamber. In my opinion, that girl was never y'all friend. She was enjoying the perks of having male friends, but she didn't consider her male friends in their lives and their feelings if it wasn't filtered through her lens. So if you can't do for me the way I need you to do for me, I don't mind you doing anything else. But if I lose priority, then I will show you how much you meant to me. Because the minute they weren't able to be there for her the way she was used to, she immediately sabotaged his relationship. It's sad. But you live and you learn. Unfortunately, this is some